Okay, good morning. Just going to do a quick deal on the hives here today. Not long ago I had 7 hives. Now I have 2. This one's pretty good. And this one here, we'll see when I open it. It's probably almost gone. And I finally figured out what's going on, why I've always had these dwindling populations. It's because of Tropilaelap mites. Dr. Sam Ramsey's been here to my house a couple of times, and we've gone through my boxes, and we know for sure that I had Tropilaelap mites in there. About a year ago, I posted a video that showed these tiny little things, and they run really fast. And they were running all over here, all over this edge, all over the comb, everywhere. And nobody knew what they were when I posted it and said, has anyone seen these? Some people thought they were wood mites or something else. No one knew for sure what they were. But now that Dr. Sammy's been to my house, we know for 100% sure Tropilaelap mites. And we're not sure how to treat Tropilaelap mites. That's why Dr. Sammy's here. He's been here since July. He'll be here till next July. He's doing a 1-year project with the U.S. Department of Agriculture and Chiang Mai University here to study Tropilaelap mites. As most of you probably know, it was Dr. Sammy's the one that discovered that the varroa mite was not eating the hemolymph, the blood of the honeybee. That in fact the varroa mite was eating the fat body, which is equivalent to the bee's liver. So that was Dr. Sammy is the one that discovered what the varroa mites are doing. And right now he's here doing the same thing on Tropilaelaps. The local beekeepers treat them with formic acid, not formic strips. They don't have those here. They buy a bottle of formic acid and they take some wood strips, about as, maybe as wide as a hive tool, but wood, and you soak it in the formic acid for like 24 hours, and then you just slide these sticks in the entrance of the hive, and I really think that works, because a couple of weeks ago, I saw a lot of trops running around in here, and I treated twice. You put the stick in there and you just leave it in for 2 or 3 days, and by then all the formic is evaporated. But I don't see one Tropilaelap mite here now, so probably formic acid is going to work. But that's what Sammy's here to prove, right? And the bad thing is, varroa mites started in Asia, and they used to go to Apis dorsata, the giant honeybee, Apis cerana, the Asian honeybee, and Apis florea, the dwarf honeybee. And that's where they went. But now they're going to all the Apis mellifera. And the same thing with Tropilaelaps. Varroa mite got to the United States around 1986, 87, and the Tropilaelap mites are going the same way. Tropilaelap mites have been known for at least 50 or 60 years, but they always went to the Apis dorsata. The Apis dorsata is the giant honeybee. They don't live in a box. They got the big, what we call rafter comb hanging on the bottom of a limb. The same as Apis florea, also lives in a rafter comb, and Apis cerana will stay in a box, right? But that's where the Tropilaelap mites were going. Now they're going to mellifera. So, and then the two bad things. The Tropilaelap mite is in the same migration pattern that the varroa mite did. When I post this video, if I remember, I'm going to post the current distribution map of Tropilaelap mites. They're all through Asia, India, and a couple of other spots. And right now they're actually only in one country in Africa, which is kind of strange. But Tropilaelaps beginning to go the same migratory pattern that the varroa mite went when it got to Australia and to the United States. So hopefully it never gets there. People have to be vigilant. Bad thing about Tropilaelaps, they can wipe out a hive, just like varroa. But Tropilaelaps, we already know they breed twice as fast as a varroa mite. So this hive has actually got a pretty good population in it. I'm only going to pull a few frames and take a look at it. And then I might consolidate part of this other one once I get it open and see. I don't think there's many bees left in this other hive over here. My smoker, I gotta puff that smoker a little bit. That was a frame they're building out. They're not doing anything there. There is some bees on here, even though they're not doing a whole lot. I just want to see what's going on, man. As you can see, there's not much on there. Not much at all. No brood. I don't even see no brood, no nectar. I don't see anything in there. This one they're building out. And they're actually doing a pretty good job on that one. But I don't see any larvae, any eggs. I see a little bit of nectar in this one, that's all. You can see this one's got a fair population. They're starting to bang into me. I think they're getting mad. But I'd like to see if there's any. Yeah, there's brood in here. All right, so that's good. There is brood in there, which I expected because this hive is doing well. Oh man, they're definitely after me. Definitely after me. Okay, just calm down. I'll put you back together. Just stay tuned. Relax. As you can see, my bees are very calm. I don't have to wear protection. I only wear clear safety glasses to protect my eyes. But for you non-beekeepers, what bees will do a lot of times, when you start aggravating them, they're going to bang into you, like they're flying into my hands. They're not stinging me, but they're banging into me. And what that means is, keep aggravating me and I'm going to sting you. That's what that means. I'm just going to put a little bit of pollen and sugar in here. I gave them some heavy syrup. I would be giving them banana, but I don't have any in the house right now. But this hive has been eating a lot of pollen. So I keep them in pollen, right? And now what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to put this top box probably on top of here now. Because there's more bees in this box than the other box. That's for sure. I'm just going to put it here temporary for a minute. I gotta see. These are the sticks. This is the stick we soak in the formic acid. This size stick right here. You can see the stain. It's been soaked up to here. Soak this for 24 hours. Slide it in the hive. The vapors lighter than air. They're going to go all through the hive. And it seems to be working to drive Tropilaelaps out. The bottom of this hive has almost no I don't see any bees actually right yet. If it has any, it's only going to have a couple. Any snake skin, I hope. No. Good. Alright. Handful of bees, man. Nothing. 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 Nothing but a wax moth. There used to be wax moth. Another wax moth. I'm gonna have to take the wax out of here or I'm gonna have a mess. Alright. Alright, so that confirms what I already knew. We're going to take this box and put it over here now. What's in there? Take this old banana out of here. Alright, I don't want to make this video too long. This hive still has a pretty good population in it. That one over there is almost gone. There's only maybe 50 bees in there. I'm going to shake them loose into here and combine these two. Then I'm going to scrape all the wax out of there so I don't end up with a mess. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.